Hi everyone, good morning and welcome to my channel. It's a real girl 247. That woman when you talk as it be, okay? I was thinking something on my head for a long time ago, so I just want to share it. Maybe this tip might help someone, okay? Help someone, anybody that sees this video, because at times when you are making some video you won't know the impact it will give to some people, or it will, in a way it will help some people. You won't even know, you that is making the video, okay? So I will share this tip like I want to talk about, especially to those girls that are doing road work, aka prostitution, okay? If you are doing this work, I call it work because even the European people did not criminalize prostitution. It is legalized over here in Europe, and people pay tax over it here. It is typified on their social security number as part of job, okay? You can work as a prostitute and pay your tax, okay? So I don't know why there will be any hypocrisy in what I'm going to say now, because many of us, we born 10, 5, 6 children, 7 children. We don't do anything than to carry prick and bone. So we don't do any other thing apart from, it is all about having, good morning, all about having babies. And when you have babies, you have to do jiggy to have babies, okay? I'm putting this straight because of some hypocrite people, okay? Because we African people, we don't like to talk about sex. So let me go straight to the point. You as a girl, you are working as a sex worker for a long time, okay? And for me, it is okay. But did you know the damage this work have done to you psychologically? If you don't know, let me tell you, it is not an easy job for a woman to be soliciting different men, because normally in the dating or in a normal man and woman scenario, it is a man that will go and check for a woman, solicit sex. But in this case, it is the other way around. It is you that is going down there to solicit sex. And I find it impossible for anybody to tell me that they enjoy that work. There are few women that normally say they enjoy that work, but I don't think it is a real talk, okay? Deep inside their heart, I know it is not an easy job, and many women are not really happy about it. Some are doing it because of financial aspect or whatever, okay? So you going around to a man to solicit sex from him, that you want him to come and make love to you, and for him to pay you, okay? So for me, it is like something restraining on your own side, shame, low self-esteem, unhappiness. You are very vulnerable for people to use you. You are very vulnerable for people to cheat you, to do a lot of things with you, because that your self-esteem is very low right now, and people can prey on you to benefit themselves. That is why you see pimps, all these men that pimps women, it is easy for them to pimp these women because of they have no self-esteem anymore because of the type of job they are doing. Okay, so what I'm trying to say right now is that if you are engaged in this work and you are thinking to settle down or leave the job, you have to work a lot on yourself. You have to work a lot on yourself before you think of going into any relationship with any man you are thinking to settle down with. Okay? You cannot just leave this type of job and immediately you settle down. Like I see many of you, you will from your working place just pack into your boyfriend's house or settle down into a husband's house. It is going to shake you and it is going to be difficult for you to adapt to a normal life immediately. That is why you see so many men taking advantage of that situation, because he knows that you have a low self-esteem and anything he says, you are going to agree. And at times you don't know how to say no. You still have that behavior of you want to please everybody. You want to please a man. It is all about him having sex with you. You are happy. You haven't really detoxed your side, your body, your spirit, your feelings. You haven't detoxed it from that outside world that you were living before. You just left the job, but you haven't worked on yourself the way you are supposed to work on yourself. So a lot of people have been using you for a long time. It's not only all these boyfriends. Many of your families have been using you for a long time. You can't say no to anybody. I know when many of you, when they ask you for money, you will run scatter to go and give them the money. You always don't know how to say no to these people, to anybody, because of the nature of the job you are doing. It makes you to feel very less of a human. Okay, so you shouldn't go direct into any relationship. The first thing you need to do is to take care of your self-esteem first. Work on yourself a lot, travel, do a lot of things for yourself. Don't just pack. After you have satisfied everybody, just pack yourself and act into someone's life, into a man's life, and you won't expect abuse or that person using your vulnerability to send you back to the streets. It is going to happen. But if you use this tip, like when you stop, you do a lot of things. Be alone if you can. Just be alone for at least a year or 2 years. Be alone. Travel. Read books. Go and apply for course. Things that you like to do. Go and apply on it. Online course, presence course. Just do them and do what you like. Live your best life before you even think of settling down with any man. And if you think of settling down with a man, make sure the man is working. He is independent as a man. Don't park from the road and park into a jobless man's house, and you will be waiting for him to come and take care of you. He cannot. Don't park from the road or from the prostitution into the house of a man that you have been feeding for long. If not, you are still going to continue to take care of him. He is a grown-up baby right now, and the moment you say you resign, you are not going to work anymore. that man is going to have a resentment on you. He's going to have a resentment on you because you are his ATM, you are his bank. He doesn't have any other way to have money, and he's not going to treat you right. He's going to put those anger of not getting money from you anymore. He's going to put it on you, and he will start to treat you wrongly, maltreating you. So that is why you shouldn't just wake up one day, I'm going to quit. You quit the job and you just pack into a mass life. No, take your time, because many of you come to Europe very young. You didn't live your best life, and most of these men, they are not going to give you your best life, especially the category of male that I see you people settle down with, that I see you people try to save, because I call it save. Those men need somebody to save them. They need somebody to save them. That is why they make big deal about their sexual aspect a lot. Like, it is all about dick. They have a good dick. A good sex will never guarantee a good marriage. A good sex will never give you a peace of mind. Everything should be average. Average. Anything should be average. Don't demand a good sex or looking for a man that can do everything for you in the bed, and you think he's not a pimp, and you think he's responsible. No, it will never be complete. Take that man that is not. It depends on you. It depends on you. Don't take a man that is looking for somebody to save them. Don't take a man that when you ask her, bros, I never see you for a long time, you say, if you see one girl, one just cash her. A man that think that a woman is a pension. Don't settle down with a man that think to turn a pension. To not be pension. Not be pension. Don't live cold after cold, suffering, and come and settle down again as a slave. You deserve the best. You just have to take your time. Live your best life. Don't listen to anybody. You never born, no time that you will have a baby that you will not have. We are in a modern world now. If you want twins, you want triplets, you will have it. But for the right person, don't live stress. That work is stressful. When you have to provide for all the family, later you will come and put a jobless and a pimp at home that will send you again to the road. Go and work. While you will be sitting down, doing nothing. That is why you have to take your time to live your best life as a woman. Go to school. If you are not educated, go to school, go and learn language. Any country you have. If you don't even know English before, just learn language, even if it is Dutch, Spanish, anything. It is language. Immediately you start to speak one language, it is a little bit different. Like Spanish language now. If you want to spell construction, okay? Construction. It's only the C that is different. If you can spell, it is very easy to learn. 6 months, I learned Spanish over here. 6 months. You can learn how to speak language, go to school, while away your time. Don't pack your things and pack into a man's house. A man that in his heart, it has already put all expectation on you for years. Many of you will be feeding this man for years, taking care of them for years. And at the end, you will still pack your things and go and meet that type of man. You will become a slave forever. You will be maltreated financially, psychologically, physically, even with sex. Because this man knows now that maybe he knows he will be using everything to be staging for you. That is why you shouldn't settle down so quick like that. Take your time. All these people that you are saying that have baby, let them have their baby. It is their own baby, not yours. Just take your time. Many of them rush into having babies. They are miserable. Many of them are having all these babies to trap all these men down. That is the brain most of these men don't have. This is the brain most of them don't have. They have so much, maybe they think it will make that man to stay. No, it's not going to make them to stay, because the man is irresponsible. The woman too is irresponsible. He doesn't know what he wants. But you don't waste your own time over there as a woman, because at the end, everything ends with you as a woman. It is you that I really care about. It is you, both of you. Many of you can make a good woman, a good wife. Don't settle down for rubbish. Don't settle down for rubbish. So that is why you have to take your time. Travel a lot. Move around the place you are staying. Just enjoy your best life before you settle down with any man. And choose wisely. You don't have to marry Nigeria. It is not a must. You can date out of Nigeria, out of your race. You can date out of them. You can date out of them without marrying them. You can marry other group, other race, and have a best life. Okay? If you're a Benin girl, you don't have to marry a Benin boy. It is not a must. Marry the person that treats you right, the person that respects you, where you are celebrated, where you are loved, not because you want to do favor to a tribe. For what? Don't do any favor to any tribe. Thank you, everybody. It's the way 247. Bye-bye.